So I remember when I was young, I would have possibly still been in primary school or high school.
Yeah.
I watched a program on TV. It was a crime program, and they actually got mediums in to work on unsolved cases. And the mediums took the investigators to a garbage depository, and they were getting a name coming through, and it was like John Denver, or the singer John Denver. The last name was Denver or something, and so obviously.
It's pretty cool.
Have you ever know of people in your community, or has anyone ever approached you in that context before?
Yeah, sure. I have been approached to finding the person that's missing or that's dead and has been murdered or lost life through some kind of questionable manner. And you do have to go through the throes of dealing with someone who's suffering with grief, who's sitting in front of you, plus all the torment that they want answers as to where their loved one is. It's a complicated two-way, three-way thing that goes on. And the spirit person is always there, the one that passed in terrible circumstances. I've seen a certain area that they're in now, and I've seen circumstances leading up to that, but for me they're very sketchy and in and out, like little snapshots or something like that. It really tests you and really makes you trust your journey as medium to go with the flow of what the spirit world is telling. It's kind of a mix between what the spirit world is offering you, how they're feeling now, what's going on, because they're actually really not interested in all the gory stuff that happened when they were here. So they kind of move in and out of their loved one who's desperate and angry, because quite often they're angry and frustrated with the services and police and different things that are going on. So you have to navigate all these sorts of things. But yeah, you certainly can get glimpses and information about where people are and their circumstances. I personally don't work with the police, but I certainly do know some very well-known mediums in this country and overseas that do. And it's a really interesting way that they put things together. The police don't normally say, I got this information from a psychic. Obvious reasons, but not to us, but to the public. They don't want anyone to know that they do actually work with intuitives and mediums and psychics. So it is very interesting, and certainly you do get visions and the hope that people can look in a certain place and perhaps find clues as to where their loved one is.